Hey, y'all know me, dropping in to spread a little tea. And you know how we do it, so let's get right into it.
Atlanta, we have a very special guest, the very inspirational, the survivor, the motivator, the best-selling author, the businesswoman. And just now, she's going to be gracing us with her new television show that's going to be exclusively on Facebook Watch, just being Brianna. We got Brianna Hampton in the building straight out of Rocky Mountain. I used to live up the street.
Hey, y'all.
Yo, who is this guy interviewing? I don't know if somebody else make his schedule and he's in the wrong interview, or if her team wrote this introduction for him, because there's no way possibly he could think those things, all of those things of her. Like, he heightened everything that she said she's done or attempted to do. He heightened it times 100. Like, first off, her series it's not even a series. Her clips is not on Facebook Watch. Facebook Watch, I believe, is Facebook TV. It's not on Facebook Watch. It's on her page. That's totally different. And that introduction, it sounded nice, but like, how could you come out here and do that to us? Like, why would you play with people like that?
Yeah.
So when we did the premiere, they was like, look at me. Oh, yeah, that's you. But I try not to like post them so much just because I don't want it to be a distraction for school. Because it's already a distraction of when they teachers call me, well, your son told me that you're this and you're that. I'm like, Lord, here we go. It is social media. I try to like maneuver without people knowing who I am.
That's got to be tough though. That's got to be impossible though.
But I'd be like, they'd be like, are you? I'd be like, no, that's probably, she might look like me.
Oh my goodness. Don't be lying to the folks. It's her, y'all.
I be trying.
What do you mean? You're trying to maneuver through social media without people knowing who you are. That's weird. Like, people have to know who you are because you're a social media influencer. So you are allowing people into your world. And then you go into how you would lie and say, no, maybe that's her. She looks like me. That, first of all, is childish. Second of all, is another one of your lies. Like, why would you lie about people knowing who you are and you're a social media influencer? That's weird shit to me.
One of them.
We are one of those ones. I mean, it didn't come out of anywhere because you've always had these things inside of you that make you now. You don't just get best-selling books, TV shows, best-selling businesses, great mom, and just a good person. You don't get all that without already having it.
Right.
You can't fake that book for so long.
Right.
You know what I mean? So talk to me about that. Like, growing up in North Carolina, did you see those things?
Well,
and it's a wrap. I'm done. I'm not doing any more. After that, the last thing he said, I knew where this interview was going to go, and it was going to piss me off, so I wrapped it up. The end. Moving forward. Y'all do know court is at 6 p.m. today, so I will be back with more commentary.
And let me address this. The video that was posted on Classy Queens about you doing your little girl hair between your legs, and the little girl said that your stank, that was supposed to be a comedian video. I posted that on Classy Queens. And later on, I tagged you in the video once I seen it on Instagram that it was your page. So I tagged it. Not my husband. I posted it on Classy Queens. Anything you see posted on Classy Queens is me. And like I addressed before, when it comes to my husband and him sharing stuff, it's not only him who's on that Latruth page. It's a fan page of 8 million freaking followers. So it's a business. It's ran by more than one person. And if you have a problem with somebody sharing your stuff, you address it. And 9 times out of 10, we don't know who you are. We can't help whoever else is posting your stuff on his page. We pay people to post stuff that's working for us on the page. So for you to be upset about it, you could have kindly reached out to us, one of us. You could have kindly said, hey, I would like for y'all to give us credit. Third of all, my husband ain't no nigga, so don't address him as no nigga. That's what you're not gonna do. Don't ever disrespect my husband. He ain't no nigga. He a king. He a black man, and he ain't no nigga. Period.
How did they go from, how does she go from her husband is a king, defending him against anybody who tried to come up against him, to now you a ugly black monkey? You know, she done called him a monkey on several occasions. Like, how did we get here? It does seem like she did care for him at one point. And the sad thing is, that incident that she posted on Facebook when she did the 911 call, and she was saying that he was following her, and that he had, you know, a weapon in the home. And shortly after that, remember how she came over to his house and was sitting on the stairs, and we all was thinking that he made her say that, and that's why she was sitting there crying and really not wanting to do the whole live, which later we found out that she set up her own camera also when she came in, and she was crying because she thought when she was asked to come over to his home that he was going to, you know, console her, hold her, and let her know, tell her everything was going to be okay. She actually thought they were going to work it out at that point. Even after that, like I said, it's sad because had social media, if they had not let social media into their business, they would have still been together. I really don't think she thought that this was going to spiral. I don't think he thought it was going to continue to spiral out of control to where they actually really get a divorce, because they were messing around in between those times, allegedly. And it just kept getting worse and worse with social media, which caused them to not like each other, which caused them to start going back and forth, which caused her to make her hate videos and talk down about him and bad about him, which caused him to start exposing conversations just as well as her. Well, actually, he did leak conversations that they had, but it was in response to something that she had did. But I really, truly don't think neither one of them thought that this was really going to lead to divorce. And how we not, you know, been the force behind it, I don't think they would have actually divorced one another. I honestly think they would have been back together. And definitely if Mr. Wu-Tang was not in her life, I'm sure she would have persuaded him to be back with her. But ladies, you know, when you going through things and you go for that rebound man where the conversation is good, you know, you able to take your mind off the pain and the hurt for a little while that you're going through with the person you just broke up with. It feels good. So she lucked up that he came into her life, because she avoided a lot of that. So while she's running around saying she's healed, she never really healed. We all know that, because she had someone step in and be the blockage of all that pain and suffering that she should have sat in and went through, instead of trying to go around it, because going around it is still there. That's why she should have sat in it and went right on through it. But instead, she took her mind away from it and she started messing with another man. And I know we can't say when she should move on, how long, you know, it should take, because everybody's pain is different. But we all know this girl moved too damn fast. You were married for 6 years. You were back in another relationship, lying, saying it was your BFF 3 months later. This is just what we know. We really don't know when this relationship took place with you and him. All I know is it didn't look right, and it was wrong on so many levels. One level is the kids. The second level is him messing with a married man. And the third level, I feel like he used you. And I feel like he used you and took advantage of you in a vulnerable point of your life. That's why I believe he is your karma. Because I believe he's still using you. And I believe he's going to use you up until you're dry. I believe he is going to try to get everything he can from you until you have no more to give. There is no romance, no chemistry, no nothing I see between the two of you. I see you faking it until you make it, until like you really fall in love. But then again, I don't know, because you do fall for me quick. You fell for Robert quick. So maybe you have fell for him, but he definitely is not giving you back what you're giving him. Like, you go so hard for him. You do these trips, you pay for these trips, you do these dinners, you try to act like he set up the dinner. This boy ain't capable of doing that. Look at his personality, look at his character, look how he acts. He's not capable of doing that. And then what he's not seeing is you already showing him who you are. You showing him if he cross you the wrong way and do something you don't like, or don't adhere to something you want done, that this is what's going to happen. You see everything that she is doing to Robert. That a man that she loved and bear the child with for 6 years. A man that came in and took care of her other kids that were not his. A man that put her on. That gave her her own platform. Do you see how she's doing this man? And all you doing is slanging a D, and you think if you don't do what she wants you to do, that you exempt from this? Oh, hell no. You're not exempt. She already showing you and acting up on you. Look at Mr. Wu-Tang sitting up there looking like a lost puppy. Not a dog, a lost puppy. You see what you did to my phone? You know you did that to my phone. You think that's it? Man, this is only the beginning. Well, guys, that's all the commentary I have for now. As always, thanks for watching. I will talk to you shortly. Bye. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be alerted every time I upload a video. Don't forget to support the Black-owned businesses. Visit our site, NideaSkincare.com.